You're twisting my melon, man. You're talking so hip. You're twisting my melon, man. Call the cops. Hello, everyone. I'm Thingymajig, and this is Thingamajig's Racing Channel. We are here again with the world racing community for round 6 of what has to be said is an amazing, amazing championship. It's the Japanese Masters Tour. Oh, I can't ever remember. Masters. The It's the Japanese Touring Masters. That's it. I got there in the end. So, hey, it worked. I didn't know if it worked last time. It doesn't work on mine. It's so blooming rubbish. I don't know what goes on. What goes on at all. So yeah, we're with the world racing community with the Japanese Touring Masters. I got there in the end. I said it right. I'm sure I did. There you go. Super stuff. And it's round 6. We're back. We're back with a bang at the streets of Tokyo. They love it around here. They come back for a second bash, and they're going to be going around. I think it's east clockwise or something like that. I can look quick. Hang on. If I come out of spectate mode, what does it say on there somewhere? No. Tokyo Expressway, east counterclockwise. Do you know what? I totally forgot myself. Oh, I've got to do all the settings again. I totally forgot myself because I could easily have looked in the Discords. What do I want now? I want all. Yeah, sorry. I'm so discombobulated with how weird YouTube was being. So, but we're all back in action now. Right, I'll get you up to speed. Let's do this intro, right? Let's give it some, let's give it a blooming good go. World Racing Community, Season 4, Japanese Touring Masters. We're at round 6. This is WRC's flagship endurance racing series. Race regulations are: the balance of performance will be on. The tyres are at ×3. All racing tyres are open strategy. They can use whatever they want. Fuel is at ×2. The refuel is at ×12. The weather is random for all races, and heavy damage is usually on, but because of the nature of Tokyo Expressway, they've gone for the light damage, which I think can be commendable. It is an intelligent move for good racing purposes. The car choices are the Honda NSX GT500-08, the Nissan GTR GT500-08, and the Lexus SC430 GT500-08, and you can pick whatever you want. The race format is 90-minute race with a 15-minute qualifier, and that probably start in around about 4 minutes. We've got plenty of time. Look at us. And they are rolling starts. The event details, you don't need to know them. So that is all that you need to know in that part. Shall we go to standings? Sorry, I keep slipping up. Standings. Let's hope. Let's hope. Right, yes. So first place is Sinistor on 110 points. Second place is Boosted on 81 points. Third place is MJ on 67 points. Garuda is 4th on 65 points. Nitro is 5th on 60 points. Adnap is 6th on 60 points also. I think Nitro might be J Car. Chunky is on 50 points in 7th. OSX Thunder is 8th on 40 points. 9th Autosport on 24 points. JTR is 10th on 19 points. Big Dan is 11th on 18 points. Fantax is 12th on 14 points. Fusion is 13th on 13 points. I love it. Symmetry. 14th for Deacon on 10 points. 15th for Centerboy on 9 points. Reckless is 16th on 9 points. Unknown is 17th on 6 points. Ben Hughes is 18th on 6 points. 19th goes to Woody for 4 points. And Huds is 20th on 3 points. But I have information to share about the championship, the sharp end of the championship, because it looks like MJ with 67 points to Sinistor's 110 points. It's going to be a tough call for him to get it. But Boosted apparently is still mathematically in with a shout. He has opted to lift his qualifying ban because to win the championship, Boosted has to get pole in every round that's left, which I think it's an 8-round championship, if I believe. I'll go to the track guide in a minute and then we'll find out. He has to get the fastest lap in every round left, and he has to win every round that is left. And that is depending on Sinister finishing in second every round. So Boosted has a mountain. He has an agenda. He is ready. He has lathered up. He has oiled up. He has shed weight. And he is vibrating. So Thunder in the chat saying, my homeland morale is 100 plus. Good. Oh, my homeland, my morale is 100 plus. Oh, 06 Thunder, are you from Japan? You always have an English flag, but yeah, hello. I wish I knew how to say hello in such a Japanese now. That would have sounded really cool. Right then, so what's the next? We've done the standings. Let's have a look closer at the track. Here we go then. So round 6, Tokyo Expressway, east counterclockwise. A surprisingly technical middle sector. Drivers will need to balance. Shall we get in car for a while we're talking about it? Who are we with? Adnap's absolutely smashing it, so we'll stay with him. A surprisingly technical middle sector. Drivers will need to balance high speed with precision to perfection here. Tokyo, the bustling capital of Japan, holds the record for being the world's most populated metropolis. As of 2024, the Tokyo metropolitan area, which includes Tokyo and its nearby prefectures. Come off it, come on, MJ. You doing this on purpose, trying to let me slip up on words? Who uses metropolitan and prefectures? Hosts a staggering 40.8 million residents. The city's population density is equally impressive, with approximately 6,000 people per square kilometre. This high... is everyone in the pits? Have we started qualifying? Oh, shoot. Kilometre is high concentration of people living in a relatively small area has shaped Tokyo into a vibrant, dynamic city that never seems to sleep. And I will give you your metropolitan and bloody prefectures. Round 7, and yeah, it is an 8-round. Oof, I've just seen what the last one is. It? Oh, I've seen what the last round is. Oof, that's a doozy. You don't want to miss that. So that's it. I've covered all the bases we have. So 90-minute racing, people. Let's have a look whom we have. I don't know if this is qualifying. It could be. Yeah, we're past 8 o'clock. So we are now in to the qualifying. So Garuda, it looks like he hasn't led them out. He's not the first person on track. Can that go down one more volume? I'll open to him. Horrific, one would say. So Garuda's come out behind everyone. So it's Thunder. He's still not Thunder who's leading them around. Who the blooming hell's at the... Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm getting the crosses of the track. No, I'm not. I'm sure there's 2 other people in front of him. Make your mind up. Get boosted, I think. No, is he? This is peculiar. They're still on outlaps. Is everyone still on outlaps? I'll get myself all of a twizzle. Right, boosted is the first person on track. Sorry, I was getting confused. So coming up to, I don't even know where it is. I think this is it. I think this is the start strip. I'll get to know the track. Well, we can get to know the track together. Let's learn the track that we can't remember anymore. So boosted. He's gone more green, hasn't he? He looks a bit like the Hulk with purple underneath. So boosted is hulked up for the rest of the season. He's gone Hulk on us, ladies and gents. Because he needs everything. He needs every single point that is available. He needs to turn it up to 11, is what we're saying here. Absolutely. And at the moment, not a foot wrong. Looks absolutely stuck to the tarmac. He is planting it in every corner so far. And there is no slippage that I am seeing with my eyes at the moment. Beautiful driving, beautiful driving. Oh, a little tyre skid there. I imagine he's going to flog himself later with that one and leave himself at a petrol station or something. But so far, except for one squeak of a tyre, this is a perfect lap, I would say. And he's nailing it. Ooh, a little bit more tyre squeakage there. That's a few more lashes he's going to be dealing out to himself as he heads down towards the tunnel to put the time in for everyone to beat. Oh, it is Hulk. Hey, I just went with the colours, but he's got the Hulk all over the side of it, so bish bash bosh, look at me. Well, I'll pat myself on the back, thank you very much. And there you go, Boosted slams in a time of 1:48.3. Sinister a second adrift with his time, 49.5. Fantax, the next one to come towards the line. Where can he put it? Goes third, a little slower, 2.5 seconds to find. Reckless next, finding third there. MJ crossing the line, going third also. Adnap coming up towards the line. Stays in sixth. Garuda crossing the line. Garuda up to third. Chunky Ribena up to fifth. TDR Autosport into sixth. OSX Thunder has gone into the pits. And Van Blue, I think that's right. Comes up towards the line. Doesn't look like this one. Oh, it puts him up ahead of Adnap. Adnap having a poor lap, has he? Yes, not a good lap from Adnap. First time out the box. Boosted though. 1.1 seconds ahead of Sinister. Can Sinister this lap find that lost time? It's a Nissan versus Honda. Haven't seen sector yet. As they come towards the line. Ooh, he's faster than himself, but that's not going to take much out of Boosted's pole position time. But he does need to move a little further away from Garuda as he's only 200ths behind. Boosted puts in another time, edges it out for another 10th, and Sinister loses a bit there. But Garuda, he's on the edge. He is on the edge of taking Sinister's time away from him, or position should I say. Oh, delicious, and halving Boosted's pole in if he keeps on this way. MJ put a time good enough for fourth, 3/10 adrift of this man ahead of Chunky Ribena, and Adnap there a little late to the party, goes second fast, but no, Garuda good enough for second, just ahead of Adnap, who's just slipped one in there. All right, near the end, Chunky Ribena's gone for a fresh set of tyres as Sinister slips down to fourth, but he's up again now, 3/10 on his own time. He's still 1.2 seconds away from pole, but only 900ths behind Adnap. This is a battle. We have Honda versus Nissan. Honda, Nissan. Can't remember what MJ's in. Nissan, I think. Chuck is in Nissan Autosport. I believe he's in a Honda. I didn't see what Fantax was in, but I think last week he was in Nissan. So Sinister fighting his way over the bypass and looking for a good second. Oh, 3/10, it's going to pop him up, but it's not going to annoy Boosted just yet. Boosted again, lengthening that pole. With his fuel tank empties, his car goes faster, and Sinister manages to jump Adnap, but not Garuda, but 900ths of a second in it. Chunky Ribena put some fresh tyres last time out. How is MJ doing? Fantax up to 7th. I didn't know what his car was, so we'll go and have a look. He also is in a Honda. Very nice. MJ's gone into the pits. I imagine Chunky Ribena will be starting his lap soon, but Fantax is on the ascension. He's just gone faster than he's gone before, and that's bedded the tyres in nicely, and now he's going for another run. Back end stepping out on him there around the hairpin, and he's lost a bit of time to himself. But still a beautiful lap indeed, with a delicious little car as he slings it in with no care at all, and lets the car stick. All his trust in those tyres. Thunder goes faster. He's in 9th, just behind Autosport. Then Blue has gone faster again as well. Oh, and Fantax has picked up a little damage along the way. So let's have a look what's going down here. We've got Reckless in 10th. He's faster. He's looking for 4/10 on Thunder at the moment, who's just... Oh, no, he hasn't just put... No, that's Autosport. Thunder's there, sorry. Thunder's just put his time in. Oh, he's going half a second faster this lap. This could be a huge leap for Thunder. It's Reckless later in the lap. Reckless as well on a run. No, he's not. Autosport in the Honda. Is he looking any faster at the moment? No, so it's Thunder who's looking like he's going to shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Tyres nicely bedded in. Grip is at its maximum. He is flooring it like Vin Diesel. A second, ladies and gents, a second. That's going to be a huge leap up the pack as we fast approach the 10-minute mark. Oh, and a beautiful move over the bypass there. He just nowhere near the barrier. It was the camera angles. Fantax Racing going in. I don't know if he's put mediums on. Now we're on the final lap. It must be 10 minutes of qualifying. So this is Thunder's only chance as he comes towards the line. And we've had people move. Chunky Ribena's jumped up to, I don't know where yet, because I just don't want to cut away from Thunder. I think I've got a good feeling. Beautiful. Thunder up to 6th. Chunky moved to 5th, so get boosted. Still on a lap, but he's down, I think. Garuda's finished. He's in 2nd. Sinister still on a lap. He's up. He could get ahead of Garuda. Boosted is a little later in his lap, but I think Boosted is untouchable today. Sinister is the man who's looking to move Garuda. Adnap's gone in the pits. It looks like he's staying in 4th. Chunky Ribena getting 5th. Thunder in the end getting 6th with that cracking lap. MJ in 7th. Fantax looks like he's going to be starting in 8th. Oh no, Sinister down on his own time. It's still doable, I am sure. Well, no, because it's just a straight line, isn't it? It's hard to, without a toe, get anything like pull time back from that. But no, there you go. Sinister starts 3rd then. Adnap starting in 4th. Chunky Ribena in 5th. Thunder in 6th. MJ starting in 7th. Fantax starting in 8th. Autosport starting in 9th. Reckless is on a lap. Can he do something in his final chances? He's foot to the floor as he heads towards the line. No. And Von Blue is done, and he's in 11th. So boosted so far. Part 1 of mission win everything. Tick. So we'll look at those results. Get boosted on pole by over a second there, ladies and gents. And Garuda then gets 2nd from Sinister, which is making Sinister's job a little harder. Because remember, Sinister's got he's not aiming to finish 2nd in every race, but he would like to take a fastest lap or, try and dice it up with boosted. And Garuda is just zooming up the championship table. Sinister in 3rd. Adnap starting in 4th. Chunky Ribena in 5th. Thunder starts 6th, MJ 7th, Fantax Racing starting in 8th, TDR Autosport starting in 9th, Reckless starts 10th, and Van Blue starts in 11th. Cracking qualifying there. I mean, behind Boosted is pretty tight. They're all within a second between 2nd and 7th. So, yeah, that's tight. 2015 starts, so we can chill. Well, I think that's in a minute, so we can chill for a minute. I'll have a sip of my Mutts Nuts energy drink. It's the Mutts Nuts. I think they have a little debrief. I think they're in the room to each other. Oh, Reckless not happy with his qualifying. I don't actually know what TBN means. To be not to be oh, it's a H, to be honest. Thingymajig, hello, good evening. Nice to see you again. Hi MJ. Hi, get boosted. Oh, bless. I might say hello. Look, there is a hello as well. Is there an everyone? Oh, just a hello then. MJ's going to do his best, but he's a beginner. Yeah, we've seen that, haven't we? And they're all going crazy now. Look, concentrate on your race debrief, for heaven's sakes. And don't do initials. Good luck. Hang on, I can work it out. Good luck. Have faith. Good luck. Holy fan base. And no, I'll give up. GLHF. Good luck. Have fun. Good luck, have fun. I got there. Hey, hey, hey. Look at me. I got there in the end. And Oliver in the chat saying hello. Hey. So we're just revving up now, 6 seconds to go, and we'll see them on the grid, and they will do battle for 90 minutes, round 6. Is it grey and glum? Rain could happen, and it's more like, oh no, that's sunny. Well, we can always live in hope. I don't think the drivers will be living in hope. Oh, Ben Blue's in the bar. I'll tell you what, some wacky stuff's been happening. I tried to do a replay the other day. Get Boosted starting on the mediums, Garuda starting on the mediums, Sinister starting on the mediums, Adnap starting on the mediums, Chunky Ribena starting on the mediums. Look, there's a big gap. They had to do a yellow flag in the race on Sunday because there's some sort of weird grid glitch. Yeah, and it's happening again. Look, loads of them have gone into the pits. Did they mean to? But yeah, there's something very strange here going on. Get Boosted though, he's happy. He's got a huge gap. Look at him. Oh, everyone looks like they're rocking out of this one. But yeah, red flag, red flag, red flag. Yeah, I think it happened Sunday evening. Even in the replay, it was wacky. The first two weren't even showing up in the list. And then the rolling start, they disappeared like a mile ahead. Well, why am I explaining? It's the video before this one. So, yeah, I don't know what go on. What go on, Kaz, and your road coders, but someone's having a mare. Someone's having a mare somewhere. We've not even had an update recently. I mean, we've had a console update, but this happened Sunday. So this is a new glitch. This is a new fun GT7 feature. Guess what the start's going to be like? They might have to do a standing start. Right, they want ticking in, but that's not yet, is it? You've still got to do the race countdown. I could still look, though, can't I? I think just look at them in the grid, in the pits. Show sat on with Thunder, as he's on his home ground, apparently. So, Let's hope he gets that bit of luck. Know what you get from the crowd in your home ground. Oh, Deacon Do is in the chat. Deacon Do, wild. How's it going, Deacon? And there we go. It looks like we're doing the countdown to the race now. Oh, he's changed the room settings. Oh yeah, he's got to do the grid and everything. It's a whole kerfuffle. This is why I don't like hosting races or running leagues, because this stuff really gets on my boobs. I get frustrated, should we say. Controllers are in danger when things like this go wrong. Deacon Do is saying he's going well himself. I am tickety boo, thank you for asking. I'm super, thanks for asking. Oliver in the chat also saying, I think I won that one fair and square. Won what one? Final tick in. Oh, we're going to have a race. Chunky's forgotten. Chunky Ribena, he does a stream. Go over to his stream and say, tick in, you lovely fruit juice. Yeah, I get that. No worries, man. I was saying on the stream, they're saying they've glitched. Yeah, I was saying on the stream, I saw it happen on Sunday as well. It's a new feature that GT7's added. It's they think they don't like the leagues. They want you in the dailies. The dailies are down. They need you in dailies. They don't want you running your own leagues anymore. So they're making the lobbies even shadier than they used to be. Could you imagine? Bloody places run by elastic bands and duct tape. And they're going to give us a free demo for 30 years of PlayStation. Thanks, GT. A demo. What we're going to do with that? It's going to be Gran Turismo 1, and it's going to be like 1 or 2 tracks from Gran Turismo, and it's going to be using GT7's engine, but reliving the past. Put it in the proper game. Don't put it in a demo. Oh, Kaz, give me a job. I've got a few ideas. Trust me. You won't regret it. See, yeah, going to that just doesn't do anything. You may as well sit here. Ooh, something's happening. Then you know something's happening. So I reckon MJ has got the grid up and running. I think all there is left to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is do it on the track. The race, obviously. Okay. I missed some, Oliver. I can't remember you winning a race. Did you win last week? You didn't. I don't remember who won last week, in all fairness. Am I missing something? Shoot! Sorry, guys. I was in my own little world. It's going, though. I don't think I've missed anything. Here we go, then. We're off. Get boosted. Well, we missed about 17 seconds. And Garuda's going for an early move. Bold. And he's going to get it to stick. No, he isn't, because Booster's got the inside, but now he goes wide. Garuda gets this cut back, and he's having a look. And now, it's going to be a side-by-side up towards the straight, I am sure. Unbelievable stuff. Get Boosted, though, just edging it from Garuda, but they're side-by-side. And Sinister is the one winning out, because he should be getting a tow from this pair. And in the end, Get Boosted just slightly pulls ahead of Garuda, who now has Sinister right under his chuff for company. What a grand feeling. And Nap in 4th. MJ has jumped up to 5th with Thunder in 6th, and Chunky Ribena has dropped down, and Ven Blue has had a jump up. TDR Autosport in 9th with Fantax in 10th and Reckless in 11th. So some movement mid-pack. Boosted now pulling out an enormous lead as Sinister's pulled the move on Garuda, and we missed it, but I've remembered I've got a replay button, so we might not have missed it. Haha. And it looks like Adnap's tussling there in 4th. Beautiful stuff. There you go. Is it done? Yeah, he's done it. What's that button then? Let's get back to the race. So Sinister in second now, Garuda third, Adnap is in fourth, but Chunky Ribena has slammed through the pack, and Thunder has had an absolute cracking start as well, up to sixth. MJ slipped down seventh. I only went to have a look at replay. What are you guys doing down here? And they're playing musical chairs in mid-pack. That's why, because they're going four wide, the absolute crazy mofos. And oh, come on, tussle yourselves into shape. Adnap leading this quadruple craziness. Chunky's in the midst of it all. Oh, he's trying to see if there's room in the middle, and OSX Thunder says no siree, there is not, and MJ is left to be bodyguard to the chunks of Ribena, who wants it. And Adnap then, he wants to get a shifty on as well to get away from this hustle and tussle behind him. Oh, it looks like Thunder had a little dice with the wall, giving MJ an opportunity and Chunky to get through, and Thunder just slips in behind them, with Autosport checking out their rear. There he is as he avoids barriers and walls and other craziness that is happening. Ven Blue at the moment, absolutely super stuff. Didn't have the pace in qualifying, but he's staying with the pack, and he's holding a good position. Reckless and Fantax are down in 10th and 11th, dicing it up, and it's a 90-minute race, a long way to go, and a lot of things can happen during a race. Get boosted then, 3.6 seconds in the lead. He is on the medium tyres also. He's just special. Sinister in second with Garuda in third. Garuda could spoil Sinister's party, and I imagine he's just aiming for those seconds and hoping to pick up a fastest lap, and then it's his championship. This championship is in Sinister's hands, but it's also not. Garuda getting a tow. MJ's up into fourth now after all. He's got past Adnap somewhere as well. I apologise. So MJ making the moves in this race. Chunky Ribena sixth, and he's still got Thunder for company, and Autosport staying in the fight as well. On board with Autosport, sitting in eighth, chasing down the Thunder, and we have Ven Blue less than a second behind us. Oh, the barriers look very scary as we turn through the fast section, and now we're just trying to cling on to the back of that Nissan and go through rather fast, just lift, point and hope situation. There again. Oh, she sticks, thank God. A little prayer goes out every time, and it looks like a barrier up there, but no damage, just holds him up a little bit, and that puts Ven Blue right in it, right on his rear derriere, and he is going to show him what the French connection looks like, and he does. Beautiful stuff, but he's a bit wide, and he gives Autosport another chance, but no, Ven Blue covers him off and holds on to 8th place there as Autosport sucks on exhaust fumes. But he's there, isn't he? Autosport absolutely all over the back of the Alpine Nissan like a rash. And we've got three fighting just up ahead with Thunder, Chunky and Adnap all dicing together, and Chunky's gone for the move. He's towing Thunder on through him, and Adnap, without a tow buddy, has found himself being overtaken down the very long straight. Now he's into the braking zone. Whom has the tyres and the bravery? And it's the Chunkmeister. You can catch his YouTube, search for him, Chunky Ribena, and well worth a watch. You get to see the race from his point of view. You also get to hear all the radio in the background from the other drivers, so it's really interesting. It's well worth a watch, I would say. He doesn't sponsor me once. So Adnap then, he's back ahead of Thunder, and this battle is one that they will write songs about around campfires in years to come. There will be stories told of the day Chunky, Adnap and Thunder went to do battle in the midst of Tokyo. It's going to be, the stories are going to be on the same level as Godzilla and King Kong, I tell you. At the moment, Chunky Ribena, though, is pulling away from the battle. He's had enough of it. 6th and 7th. Oh, Thunder is absolutely trying to get inside Adnap's car. He wants his Honda. You can't be there, sir. But Adnap finds a good bit in that corner and pulls away, and Thunder has a little knock with the barrier, but his car is in one piece. But Van Blue is on his way. Oh my word, you guys are going to be Van Blued pretty soon. TDR Autosport in 9th with Reckless in 10th. Reckless 51.2, 2.4 seconds behind Autosport. Autosport at 52.3 last time around, so Reckless is catching Autosport like a predator. And Fantax, oh, he's lost a bit of touch there. I don't know why his lap times are absolutely humongous, so I'm not sure why he's drifted back a little bit, but I think he will be catching Autosport up as well. Get boosted, 49.0. He's broken. Well, he was never in the 50s. The first lap was. He's 6.7 seconds ahead of Garuda. Oh, Sinister's dropped behind MJ. I do apologise. Is Sinister trying a little fuel save? Is he trying something different? No, MJ is on the soft tyres, and he's absolutely a force to be reckoned with, and doing some beautiful lap times. And I think Sinister knows he cannot race a Nissan on faster tyres than himself. Chunky Ribena leads this small pack, Rebellion, we'll call them, the Rebellion, coming their way to try and attack that podium battle. And Adnap coming with Chunky Ribena and Thunder in the mix as well. And Ben Blue, oh my, where did that pace come from, my friend? TD Autosport, it's dropping into the 52s now with Reckless. Early 51, so TDR Autosport, he's just got to smoothen it out a little bit, get his braking zones, stay off the walls, or Reckless will be all up and upon him. And Fantax in 11th. It's a 52.7 that last time around. But he is dropping into a championship. Well, he was around last week and this week, so still finding his feet in the championship. It's a nice warm-up for the next one. MJ is under... No, MJ's on the push, isn't he? He's on them soft tyres, remember? And now he is pushing on hard. And he's just got past Garuda. And where is Sinister? Sinister's dropped back into the battle of the Rebellion. Adnap now ahead of Chunky Ribena. Thunder still on the back of that pack, but Sinister losing a hell of a lot of time now, and one wonders if he's starting to fuel save and go for less pit stops. He's seen what the tyres can do, and he is getting through that fuel, so maybe boosted just under 3/4 of a tank, still flashing the purples. MJ under 3/4 of a tank. Garuda just under a whisker, Nat's whisker under 3/4 of a tank. Sinister is similar. If he is fuel saving, he's not saved a lot. Adnap though has burnt through a bit more fuel. Chunky Ribena, he's got a can-do attitude today. He really wants to get on with things and get past these guys. And I'm telling you, Chunky Ribena, he should be in the winner's circle any day now. The pace is immense. So Chunky Ribena, one to watch. He'll go longest on those mediums, I am sure. And I think Chunky Ribena may be in with a shout of a podium at least today. Thunder as well on home grounds, staying with the Rebellion, the pack. And Adnap now under fire from Chunky. Chunky looking to make the move. It's a long straight left to go. He's out having a look. Adnap defensive on the inside. Hugs onto the apex. Greedy greedy from Adnap, gives Chunky nothing there to work with, and Adnap retains the position with Chunky Ribena, I think, having a little love punt from Thunder from behind. Van Blue, 52s now, he's dropping into the 52s. Is that the tyres or a lack of concentration of the cars ahead? And Thunder Autosport doing a 53 as well. Is the track getting a little slippy out there? It looks like the times are slipping down a little bit. And Reckless 52 as well. So it looks like the track isn't yielding as much pace as it did earlier in this race. We're 12 minutes in, so a couple of laps ago. Well, Boosted not being... Oh, Boosted picking up damage there. Too fast for himself. And he's had a barrier bash. It's 8 seconds ahead of MJ, who's nicely halfway through those softs. And not sure, but Garuda looks like now the mediums might be on the same level. 49.4 last time, but he's a second off that. So it looks like his mediums are now... I mean, his softs are now similar paced to the mediums, and Garuda in the tow might be looking to come back at him. I don't know how long MJ can last on those tyres. It might be an early stop, but he's nearly halfway through. Not nearly halfway through his fuel, but he's in a position where he could make a fuel stop, but that won't be enough to get to the end, will it? Oh my. Oh my. Looks like they're going to have to do a lot of fuel intake today. And tanks aren't lasting very long. We're only on lap 8. We're only 13 minutes in. And they're way past the 3/4 mark. They're on their way to the halfway mark. So MJ still holds on to second with the grip of those tyres through the hairpin. Sorry, I should have got excited about it. I was too busy just chatting rubbish. But Garuda all over the back of MJ, and he's going to go for another move though. And the soft tyres can't hold on forever. And Garuda knows that. He knows, he probably can see MJ slipping around in corners in front of him. He probably knows he's losing the grip now through here. I think that he's got enough grip to start pulling away from Garuda. So there is still life in those soft tyres yet. Sinister, who looked like he started pacing himself, he's back in the 50s again and catching those guys up, bringing Adnap with him in the tow, and Chunky also in the shout. Anyone can win this. Well, anyone can come second in this. Thunder sliding around there. The mediums giving up. There's still quite a lot of white on those mediums, so I'd be very surprised. Van Blue has been caught up by Autosport. Van Blue's pace, he was up there, and it slipped back a little bit, and Autosport slapping in a 50.9, excuse me, is all over the back of the Frenchman. Don't forget, they gave you a statue before you start going past him. So Autosport right tucked into the toe of the Alpine Nissan, screaming the Honda out. When's he going to make the move? Oh, a little wiggle there from Van Blue. I think he wasn't sure. And Autosport, though, pulls it out, and Van Blue goes very defensive. Oh, for God's sake, very defensive on the inside. And it looks like Autosport's going to pull the trigger on the second part of the corner, but cannot do it. And Van Blue holds on to 8th place with Autosport on a push. Reckless, 52s and 53s. I don't know what happened to Reckless. His pace has dropped off a bit, and now he's losing track of the cars ahead of him. And Fantax also just holding place in 11th. Maybe playing the long game. Boosted at the moment, then lap 9. We're 16 minutes in, and he's absolutely smashing it. When he had that damage, I think he only lost about a second or two. Unbelievable stuff. He's up to 12 seconds ahead of MJ, who is holding ground ahead of Garuda, but his tyres are definitely going. They're definitely on the way out. Garuda hunting him down with Sinistor in 4th, and Adnap in 5th. Chunky Ribena a couple of seconds behind them now. don't know if that's still enough to pick up a toe that far back. So his pace, mine, we can see 51.1 there. Adnap. Right in the choke of Sinistor. As they chase Garuda and MJ ahead, but we know MJ will have to pit pretty soon. Oh, and Adnap having a look up the inside of Sinister to see if there's anything doing. Doesn't look like it, so back into the slipstream. So we head towards the long straight. Oh no, okay. Yeah, long straight. That doesn't look like a straight. Oh no. Oh, a little wide from Adnap there. Lost grip mid-corner. And now he's lost the back end of Sinistor. And he's going to have Chunky Ribena breathing down his neck pretty soon. And Sinister is catching Garuda, it would seem. What the hell? Oh, both of them. Is MJ slowing Garuda down? Garuda 51 last time around. We know he can do 49s. So yeah, I think MJ is starting to slow down Garuda. He's going for the move, but MJ, being a menace on the inside, gives Garuda nowhere to go, but he goes for a flip around and up the other side of him, and that is Garuda trying to get out a dodge with Sinister heavily breathing down their necks. And Garuda now released into second, but MJ getting a toe on a dead set of tyres. Oh, that's such a... Be careful in the braking zone, MJ. Your tyres are nowhere near. You're going to have to brake about 50 metres earlier. Those bad boys. So Garuda feeling the heat behind by MJ, who is absolutely getting full advantage of that toe. He's pulled the trigger. God help him in the corner. Please let him find some grip, sir. And he does, but does Garuda make a bit of a mess of it? And now that gives Sinister a chance, and MJ will love that if Garuda gets into a fight with Sinister and Adnap, because he's still in play. Oh my word. And MJ, wow, didn't he get out of dodge? 16 seconds now, Get Boosted is in the lead. I will go and look, but look, we've got like loads of cars together, it's fun. Garuda, Sinistor, and Adnap. I'm going to go on board with Adnap. Oh, has he just hit a wall? Oh, he's just hit a wall bad. Sorry, Adnap, that was my mistake. Shouldn't have done that. So we'll watch Sinistor, or we'll get on board with Sinistor. If I can. No, I can't. Keep pressing the on button. There we go. It's a bit far back from Garuda. So 20 minutes into the race, MJ's in second on the soft tyre, with Garuda and Sinister chasing him down. On the mediums, Boosted is leading. He's absolutely destroying it out there. He's 17, nearly 18 seconds ahead of the rest of the field. And he is just unleashing. After a tricky, tough race last round, the Boosted is releasing it all. Everything he's got, he's giving it. MJ still holding on in second place. Thunder in the chat saying, enjoying the race so far. Of course you are. You're having an absolute blinder. You shouldn't be typing. You should be racing. So Thunder there in seventh. Oh, movement. Adnap, Chunky Ribena did catch. I said there was a chance. What happened then? How did Adnap slip down? Oh, a 54.2. Oh, we saw him pick up that damage, didn't we? We saw him pick up the damage. Now he's just holding on ahead of Chunky Ribena. Their tyres are pretty similar. The fuel is pretty similar as well. Adnap's got a little less, but it is that, a little less. Thunder in seventh. absolutely staying in the fight here is Thunder, and anything can happen. Still a long way to go. Brilliant racing. Boosted, fastest lap, pole, and the win is what he needs from this race to keep his championship alive. And at the moment, he's ticked all of those boxes. MJ in second, keeping some tyres alive. Garuda in third, waiting for MJ to go and change those blooming tyres. And Sinister in fourth. He was having a bit of a varied laps. 52, 50, 51, 51. But Sinister, I imagine to keep his championship hopes alive, he's needing to finish in second. The same pressure on Sinister there is on Boosted. Even though it should be a walk in the park for Sinister, he still needs to finish in the second places to try and stop Boosted. But at the moment, Sinister in fourth on the tail end of MJ. Oh, he's gone wide now. The tyres have given up, ladies and gents. And that has released Garuda, or has it? No, it hasn't. MJ, the audacity of the man. The audacity of him. He's up there still in second place, and Garuda must be feeling rather frustrated there. Use your words, Garuda. And Sinister in fourth, ready to leap upon this battle we have here for second place. Unbelievable events unfolding in front of our very eyes, ladies and gents. What a battle of the ages. Adnap back ahead of Chunky Ribena. Oh no, he never dropped back, did he? Chunky Ribena all up and in his business, but he never quite dropped back. So Chunky Ribena in sixth, chasing Adnap with Thunder in shouting distance as well. Autosport 14 seconds behind them, but 4 seconds ahead of Reckless. Reckless just cannot get on top of that Lexus to catch up Autosport. Autosport in the 53s, Reckless in the 52s, so he's going in the right direction. Oh, Van Blue's dropped back. Oh my words. A 58.1 on lap 10 has put Van Blue further back than they would like, and Fantax Racing got someone to aim at. Oh, but the car's sliding around. I turn up on a Friday and I shout at the TV like a madman. I can't do anything for you, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry, dude. So Boosted leads with MJ in second, MJ with Garuda, and Sinister there in fourth. It's all in trying to hold off a Sinister. Adnap's not like direction. I'm surprised he's not just slipping around in every corner, and I think he is, but he's putting his car bang in the middle of the track, giving no one room to get by. Sinister and Garuda all lined up waiting, but MJ goes into the pit, so he didn't technically get by. MJ released them. So MJ the doorman. Sinister now up into second, Garuda in third, Adnap in fourth, and Chunky Ribena still in play, and also a Thunder. MJ into the pits, he's coming back out, he's put another set of softs on. Is he going to go all in on the softs all the way? What did he just do? 25 minutes-ish. Autosport then upon him. But Autosport really, it's not a position you really want to battle for. He's on those soft tyres. It's just a nightmare that you don't want to get involved in. I would release him. I would let him go and use his toe to get away from Reckless, because Reckless is on a push now. Reckless back in the 52s. Van Blue on a push as well behind him. 52s as well. MJ wants to get past Autosport, though. It will wreck his race if he's going at that pace. He wants to be in the 48s to get back in that podium battle. Adnap is in second place. We knew Garuda had damage. Yeah, no, he was in second place, and we didn't see him get past Sinstor. But we know Garuda got damage, and MJ went into the pits. But look at that, that's crazy. There's crazy stuff, this battle for second place. Adnap, Sinistor, Garuda, Chunky Ribena, Thunder, all on the medium tyres, all on a similar strategy. Autosport still fighting with MJ. MJ, this is nightmare stuff. This is the stuff of nightmares. He does not need this. Very hard to overtake here, it seems. Reckless, though, puts him in the fight with MJ at this point. Vem Blue staying in those 52s, staying in the fight. And Fantax, is he pitted? Because he's some way off now. Yes, he's been in. He's put on a set of mediums, another set of mediums, I believe. And now he is on the push, hoping that those Vem Blue and Reckless get their pits in. Boosted, flying, tyres look good, quarter of a tank of fuel, 28 minutes. I'm going to stick my neck out and say they're not going to be able to one stop on that fuel. So, and that then, still ahead of Sinistor. Garuda shook that damage off, but he's got Chunky Ribena to think about now. Let's have a preview of Chunky Ribena's channel. Actually, what's his view? I think he goes on this view. Oh, that's all. We'll see it in car. So, Chunky Ribena. Oh, he's just picked up damage. So Thunder. It's time for Thunder to shine. Not MJ. But MJ has got past Autosport, it seems, and now he's on his way. Chunky Ribena's picked up a bit of damage, still damaged. And Thunder, oh, did Thunder have a penalty? Oh, Thunder's got damage as well. And Chunky. Oh, Thunder saying it's weird lag. Looks like he hit Chunky up the bump. That's how they both ended up with damage. How bizarre. Garuda in fourth, then Sinister still chasing after Adnap. Sinister wanting second place. Looked like this championship was an absolute slam dunk. But with the threat of Boosted, even with the big job he has to do, Sinister, he's got a job to do as well. Beautiful stuff. So Sinister then hunting them down. 3/10 adrift from Adnap. Garuda 7/10 behind. It's really who will make that first stop. Oof, oof. Just looks too fast through there, doesn't it? Ooh, although that felt like a bit of a wall rub. And that has pulled away a little bit. So, and Garuda is right on our case. And Garuda wants that position back from Sinistor. Unbelievable stuff at the moment. Adnap then. Fuel is flashing on Adnap, so will he pit anytime soon, or is he going to go round again? Probably enough fuel for 1 or 2 more laps. At the 30-minute mark, that is a 2-stopper though. Works out nicely. He didn't pit this time around. Boosted. Still got, you know, a fair bit of fuel. It's less than a quarter, but he's smashing it. Isn't he? 30 seconds ahead. Sinister now making the move on Adnap. So Sinister has saved fuel. I said, oh, do you think Sinister was? And Garuda, both of them on a quarter of a fuel tank still. Brilliant stuff. Adnap and Garuda mixing it up. And Garuda ending going wide. He can't hang around though because he's got Chunky Ribena and Thunder coming at him. So Garuda's got to get on. Just to me, that what did look like there was too many cars on the apex, and I don't think it was anyone's fault. Maybe more space could have been given, but racing's racing. And I'm not a steward, so I don't have to work it out. Sinister at the moment, though, absolutely blinding pace. A second ahead of Adnap now. He was sat behind him for a while. Was Sinister. One wondered if he was using their toe, short shifting, saving fuel, but Garuda also looking like he was saving fuel. So maybe Adnap was let through. Maybe they sacrificed Adnap, who's burnt all his fuel up, where Garuda and Sinister sat in his toe have saved. Chunky Ribena looking like he needs fuel. He was out of the toe for a while. Thunder, who's been in Chunky Ribena's toe for most of it, still has fuel, but he's put his hazard lights on for some reason. What? He dropped off? Oh, maybe not. His hazard lights are on though, but that might be just a button punch. Adnap in. Oh, right. So Adnap's come in. We saw his fuel was flashing. He's the only one. MJ's going to gain that position back from Adnap, but already he's starting to chew into his tyres. Adnap filling up with fuel as well. Probably getting another set of softs on. He's out of the pits in 7th, clear of Reckless, who has got himself past Autosport. Autosport's pitted though. Autosport has pitted, and so did Ven Blue. And Fantax pitted a little earlier as well, but he's found himself 11 seconds adrift of them. Reckless yet to pit though, so Autosport should gain on that. He's getting some good laps in as well on the newer tyres. Adnap 7th, chasing MJ, who's 9 seconds the better of Adnap, but half a tank of fuel and already chewing into some set of softs. Thunder's fuel flashing, and it looks like he's got no grip whatsoever as he went through that fast section. Chunky Ribena's fuel as well in his medium tyres are not looking too pretty. Garuda's the fuel is unbelievable in Sinister and Garuda. They've done an amazing job. I imagine Boosted, yeah, he needs fuel as well. He's just on a 50.5. I was going to say that was like mega slow, but not really. No, just easing off his fuel. So I think Boosted will be pitting pretty soon. Sinister and Garuda look like they're good to go, and there goes Chunky Ribena and Thunder together. Is that another couple of positions for MJ? It is. It's working out nicely for MJ, and it looks like Adnap may jump Chunky and Thunder as well. Yeah, they're fueling up the pair of them. It's a battle of the pit crews here. Thunder released. I thought one of them might short fuel, to try and jump the other, but it looks like they've both been very gentlemanly there. They've both fueled right up, and no one has done anything unhandily. But who's this coming very fast? Reckless. Unbelievable pace coming down as these cars come out, and Reckless moving himself up and into 7th. He couldn't quite get Chunky, but his tyres are very old. His car's snaking around as he tries to get on the accelerator. Coming out of the corners, he's just got no grip, and that has let Thunder back through again. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Chunky then ahead of Thunder as it was before. Adnap behind MJ, and MJ slowly climbing through the pack. Boosted in now. Boosted is in, and I reckon he's going to get out again before anyone gets round. I think he's going to come in, fuel up, and get back out there before Sinister gets to the line. So, I might be wrong. He's fueled up, so they would have released him, and there you go. He's out, back on the track. Boom. Sinister though knows he's racing with Garuda today, and possibly MJ if this strategy works. Adnap. No one to tow, but he's got a nice healthy 4.5 seconds on Chunky Ribena. who's still towing his buddy Thunder. Reckless just in touching distance of them, but he's going to be coming into the pits next time around. And Autosport will be waiting for him. Then Blue, 11 seconds now behind. He's struggling with those new mediums, it seems. Autosport straight on the pace. Well, 2:12. Then Blue, he didn't pit last time out though, so that 2:01. His pit stop was a 2:10, so that was faster than Autosport, but he's at a 2:01 at some point, and that's put Fantax right in the action here. Fantax with a 51.6 on his new mediums, catching the Frenchman. Race on. I don't know how long to hang around for. Get boosted then, just recently pitted, still leads this race. Sinister and Garuda locked in a tight battle between the pair of them. Neither have pitted as of yet, with MJ sitting just behind them, waiting for that pit stop to happen. Here we're looking at 10th and 11th, battling it out. Ben Blue had a shaky lap. He's in the 53s now, but that's still not good enough. Oh, a 54 for Fantax last time around, but he is catching. Garuda's in. Garuda's pulled the trigger. Garuda's pulled the trigger. Sinister has stayed out. And MJ is up the pit straight now. So MJ moving up and into third spot. And can Adnap get Garuda as well? He's not too far behind, you know. Garuda's all filled up. And he's back out on track. Ahead of Adnap, behind MJ. But MJ, we think, is making a lot more pit stops than Garuda today. Oh, Adnap's catching quick though. It is a huge difference down that straight, and Garuda goes for the outside. No, sorry, Adnap goes for the outside. Oh, Garuda, cold tyres, doesn't get the grip that he was expecting, and Adnap does get that fourth place as Garuda plays with the cones. Chunky Ribena and Thunder, they're Thunder buddies. Reckless, he's got to pit. He's got to pit this time around. That car will be running on fumes the next time out. Autosport 21 seconds adrift, doing good lap times at the moment. Can he jump Reckless? Reckless will be ahead of Van Blue after his pit stop, but it's going to be tight with Autosport. So Sinister will be the last running, whoever pits out of them two. I think they're the last running guys that haven't pitted yet. Second place and 11th. So, yeah, Sinister comes into the pits. So Fantax went the longest. Oh, no. Who was it? Oh, who's not pitted? I thought it was... Reckless, sorry. Yeah, Reckless went the longest. It's not a contest, but that's what she said. He hasn't gone into the pits yet since he's been in. Had his pit stop. He's got out ahead of Adnap and Garuda. Garuda's pit stop did not go well for him. He has lost that. Oh, yeah, he went wide and played with the cones, didn't he? Now he's got the toe. And he's going up the inside of Adnap Garuda, and that puts him in fourth, back in fighting action with Sinister. But he's a bit away. He's a bit away. Him and Adnap could tow each other up to Sinister, though, if they work together. Got to work together, guys. Garuda and Adnap to pull back in Sinister. MJ. His tyres are halfway through their life, still doing good speeds, though. MJ could pull. This could work for him, you know. 3.5 seconds ahead of Sinister. We'll see at the end of the race. That's why it's exciting. That's why we hang around and watch these things. I say that, there's only one person watching, I think. That's probably me. So boosted leads with MJ in second. MJ on a different strategy. It's from the rest in the store. 3.5 seconds ahead of Garuda, with Adnap only 2 seconds behind Garuda, and Chunky Ribena and his Thunder Buddy only a tenth apart, catching up with Adnap, it would seem. So what, I think I always give you a break mid-race, so I think we'll go on board with Thunder. It's quite a cool one, but I can go inside. You know what, I'll break the norm and go on the bonnet. It's got such beautiful bonnet art, I like it. And then we'll have a bit of radio silence and just enjoy a lap or two on board with Thunder as he chases down the Chunky Ribena, and you can just see Adnap there in the distance. And actually, you can see the Garuda, I believe, Garuda as well. Such a clear day, such a lovely sunny day in Tokyo. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. My word, did I witness outside Thunder finally making the move? No, he's back behind Chunky Ribena. Okay, I thought we saw Chunky and Thunder go by, but he's looks like Chunky's back ahead of Thunder. These two have been working together, I've noticed, through the window outside. Hard teamwork happening in the... Oh, I think Thunder was just pulling out, wasn't he? No, I thought he was. Not a time for a tight camera angle, Mr. Cameraman. Autosport then. Reckless did pit after. Oh, he's gone for the hard tyre. Is he going to go for a long run and try and catch Autosport out? We saw Autosport try the hard tyre last time out here, I think, and it did not work for him. So Reckless, we'll see. But Fantax only 6 seconds behind him, but Fantax has gone through his fuel quite a lot. And for some reason, Van Blue has dropped to the back. He pitted again? No. It's just had 1 or 2 ropey laps. And that's as easy as that. Remember, he was running up there with in 8th, I think, at some point. So it's easy for the race to slip away from you. Not forget boosted. Look at that, 35 seconds. Back on pace again with those medium tyres. Smashing it out as we go into the second half of this race. 50 minutes of a 90-minute race done. Another 40 minutes to go, ladies and gents. And Sinister, Garuda and MJ are all battling out for that second. Well, Garuda has got past MJ in the interim, and MJ's back into the pits, which will put Adnap ahead. Chunky and Thunder thought they were catching up with Adnap, but they seem to have slipped back. Adnap now at 51 last time out, with Chunky Ribena at 51.5, Thunder 51.5 as well. So half a second off of Adnap's time, even though they are having a little bump draft. I don't want to say it out loud, but yeah, there's been bump drafting. Lovely. I love a bump draft, mate. I daren't do it myself, because when you get to the braking zone, what you do? You have to brake earlier, so you lose a lot of momentum. So MJ, he's gone for mediums. It's not softs all the way. It was 2 softs and now a medium in that Nissan. So Autosport, it's 20 seconds behind MJ, 8 seconds ahead of Reckless. I thought we were just saying Reckless was closer than that. Oh, it's Fantax that I think I saw that was close to Reckless. Reckless at the moment 52.9 last time out on those hard tyres, but they're hard to keep it at that. It's so easy for them to slip away, and then you get 53s and 54s. Fantax on a solid set of mediums, but he's been caught by Van Blue. Van Blue still in the thick of the action then, just behind Fantax. Some racing for that 10th, maybe even 9th place, because they're not a million miles away from Reckless, and Reckless is on those hard tyres. So it might come into play for these pair. Autosport, he's only 6 seconds ahead of that little battle as well. So yeah, it could be anyone's call. Those bottom 4 places, everything to play for at the moment. Boosted leads. It's lap 29 here at Tokyo Expressway, and Boosted has a mission to get pole, fastest lap, and win all 3 remaining rounds to be in with a shout, a mathematical shout of this championship. And all Sinister has to do to spoil the party is finish second in all 3 rounds, and if he gets either a pole or a fastest lap or even a win, then the championship is done for Boosted. But at the moment, Boosted is ticking all the boxes he needs. Garuda 4 seconds adrift of Sinister now, and these two, I think, were using each other a lot. Oh, Sinister went to softs. Sinister went to softs. That must be how he's pulled away from Garuda. So interesting, a change of tactic from Sinister. He started on the mediums, went a long time, get that fuel in there nicely, He's put a set of softs on and he's absolutely chugging it now. Maybe he's going for fastest lap. Yeah, but he's still got to finish second, so he can't sacrifice his race to go crazy with soft tyres trying to get fastest laps to ruin Boosted, because he's still got to finish second and still get the fastest lap. How far is he off? 49.7, 48.7. It's a second. That's frustrating. That is frustrating for the American at the moment. Garuda on the medium, staying with Sinister. So are the softs such a good idea? Adnap. It's so tight with all of these. Thunder still an extra engine for Chunky Ribena as they chase down Adnap in his Honda. Unbelievable action we are witnessing, ladies and gentlemen. Cracking stuff, one would say. So Adnap then holding on to that fourth ahead of Chunky Ribena and Thunder. MJ, he's gone for mediums this time round. He's done 2 stints on the soft tyre. He's gone to the medium. They will be pitting, but where will he be in when it all shakes out? And that 410s, they're really on him now. Oh, Adnap's picked up some damage as well. That's going to be hurting. That's going to be a big pain for him, trying to come through this fast section where it's all feathering and pointing. Oh, a little smoke behind. Did one of these hit a wall? No. Everything seems cool. So Adnap in 4th, Chunky Ribena 5th. Oh, it might have been Chunky Ribena we saw the dust from, because he's got a little damage at the front there. And Thunder then has backed off from the Ribena. Adnap survives to fight another day. I thought his goose was cooked when I saw the damage on his car, but all is good in the hood. And Chunky's car back to as it was. And Thunder back to pushing Chunky. MJ all on his own in 7th, waiting for all the pit stops to happen. Autosport in his run, going near to the end of his run. Well, not really. He's still got a quarter of a tank of fuel. Just over 7 seconds away from Reckless, who's gone to the hard tyre, but is maintaining a 52.53. Then Blue has got past Fantax. Oh my word, Fantax then. It's great lap times from all of them. Oh, the blue flags are out. Fantax has got damage and he needs fuel. Then Blue is 6 seconds behind Reckless, catching him rather quickly. My word, Boosted gets his way past Fantax, who has to see the pit crew. Then Blue pushing on to try and catch Reckless, who's on those hard tyres. Reckless doing a long run, we think. Trying to gain positions strategically. Then Blue getting the blue flags, and there goes Fantax into the pits to freshen up a little bit. And then Blue still, I mean, he only has to wait for Boosted to get right on his jacksie, and he gets those blue flags like very far. Give Boosted a chance to catch up with him. Oh, big slide on there from Ven Blue, getting very excited with his accelerator, and that's helped Boosted get by easily, and Ven Blue just lifted to let him through. Lovely stuff there from Ven Blue. And with that wiggle, that gives Reckless a bit more breathing space. Oh, but Reckless has picked up damage in the Lexus as well. So, tit for tat between Ven Blue and Reckless there. Ven Blue having to lift for Boosted, but Reckless picking up a bit of damage. Just down the road, Autosport trying to gain full advantage of that. He's dropped into the 53s now. The medium tyres might not be yielding the grip that he would like. MJ 15 seconds behind Thunder on his mediums, 51.7 for MJ, sorry. Thunder doing a 52.1, so he is faster than Thunder at the moment. whom is in a toe zone with Chunky Ribena. They're playing toes. Toesies. Adnap trying to ruin Garuda's day, but he's dropped back quite a bit whilst Garuda does his fastest of his race so far with a 49.8. Sinister 49.7 on the soft tyre, so I don't think the soft tyre is that much faster than the medium, it seems, around here. Although it goes off a lot quicker, and it looks like Sinister is going to have to make a pit stop soon, and I think Garuda is going to go longer. Adnap just over a quarter of a tank of fuel, same as Sinister, or Sinister's just under a quarter. Garuda on half a tank. He's going long, ladies. Watch out. So Adnap in 4th. Chunky in 5th, with Thunder all up and in his business in 6th. But these two working together, they formed an alliance. Has worked so far. They've kept Adnap in sights all the way through this race so far, and Adnap will be getting a cold sweat from that force of Chunky Ribena and Thunder behind him. MJ is in a holding pattern at the moment. He's faster than these guys. I think he's chipping away, but it's mainly waiting for the pit stops. These guys, I think they'll be running, well, they'll be running for a while yet. They'll be only wanting to make one more pit in this race. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to make a pit. I don't know, though. 30 more minutes, yeah. I reckon they're going to have, yeah, of course they are. I think we worked out a tank lasts about 30 minutes, although these guys have done well, haven't they? Far off half a tank for Thunder. I don't think Chunky's is that healthy. No, Chunky has used a quarter. Nearly more than Thunder. That's what it's cost to tow Thunder around in fuel. It's not that big of a difference, actually. It's barely out. Adnap 13 seconds adrift of Garuda, and I think Garuda now starting to pull in Sinister. Sinister's lap times dropping below the medium tyres, so he's going to have to make a decision what he's going to do pit stop wise. Doesn't need the fuel. He could go a few more laps, but are the tyres worth it? He decides they are. But he's back in the 50s, which more than matches Garuda's times, or 49.7 from Garuda. So Sinister could be in trouble in a lap or two's time. Meanwhile, Get Boosted has come across Reckless. I wonder how high he can lap to. Where is he lapping at the moment? Reckless is in what? 9th. So he's already got past 2, 3 now. I don't think he'll be able to lap MJ. Ooh, MJ's there. Booster's there. No, I don't think he'll catch MJ. We'll see. Get Boosted. On an absolute push at the moment. Sinister in 2nd on those soft tyres, eking out every last bit of them that he can, with Garuda still plenty of fuel and doing very fast laps. This is a huge threat to Sinister, who's now picked up damage. It's getting worse for him. It was 2 seconds, now it's 1.5 seconds. Sinister could be in trouble here. And Adnap, I mean, this could put Sinister out of the podium. With Adnap, Chunky Ribena and Thunder so close behind, after his pit stop, he's going to be behind all of those guys. I'm sure of it. He's had to be bold. He's had to be brazen with his strategies. But this one might not be the winning formula for him. He's going to go into the pits then. Garuda will continue in 2nd place. He still doesn't go in the pits, Sinister. He really is pushing for everything he's got here. with the lap times he's getting out of those used soft tyres. I imagine Garuda will just whiz past him pretty soon. And Sinister struggling with the grip even in these tight corners, going really wide there, but he's still maintained. On board with Garuda as we chase down Sinister on an ailing set of tyres. I'm sure he's radioed Bono, told him what his tyres are like. Cruises behind, just using the toe, save a bit more fuel, save the tyres. It's going to go a bit longer. You can't make it to the end of the race on that, I'm pretty sure. Although they did go quite long, did Sinister and Garuda the first time round, so it's a hard one to call, I must say. I think Get Booster's going to win. I'll stick my neck out that far, but for second place, I cannot call it, because I wouldn't count Adnap, Chunky, Thunder out, and Garuda and Sinister also in with the shout. So, please, if you've got a better idea than me, Garuda and Sinister coming up towards Ven Blue and Fantax that look like they're racing. Ven Blue behind Fantax again. Oh, both recently made pit stops here. He's going for the move on Fantax and he's made it stick, has he? Fantax still on the inside and Fantax, beautiful stuff on the apex. Keeps the position. Now these two fighting hard is going to be tricky for Sinister and Garuda. Neither of these are going to want to yield to the blue flags until Sinister and Garuda are right on their tail, who are now dicing themselves side by side. And Sinister clinging on, but his fuel is now flashing. He has used everything he can use in this stint. And now maybe he'll allow himself a pit stop, but he wants to keep Garuda behind as long as he can, if not for the whole lap, to help him out later in the race by Jove. And now they really are starting to catch up with Ven Blue and Reckless, who are locked in their own battle at the moment. And Fantax then, sorry, not Reckless. Autosport goes into the pits. Oh no, oh no, I don't know what's going on here. There's lots of cars. But Garuda and Sinister have got past Ven Blue, but they look like they were both dicing. And Garuda is ahead of Sinister, but I think Sinister's going to be coming into the pit stops. Fantax lets them past while Ven Blue right there. And they resume battle. As Fantax has picked up some damage though, which helps Ven Blue. There goes Sinister peeling off into the pits. That leaves Garuda in second, as we watch Ven Blue and Fantax duke it out here. Both have a similar tyre, and it's just about the racing now. Straightforward racing between the pair of them. And Fantax definitely gets onto the apex a lot better than Ven Blue. The car gets a bit sideways on the way out though, giving Ven Blue an opportunity. 2 tenths between them. Looking, Autosport got out of the pits before these guys, but behind Reckless. We'll check that out. Reckless on those hard tyres, remember, he's trying to go long. Don't think the fuel will get him to the end of the race, but the tyres, they're not going to wear out on him. Fantax looks like he's got on top of this now, back into his rhythm. And he's pulling away from Ven Blue. So Reckless then on those hard tyres, half tank fuel, 54 last time around. He's 20 seconds ahead of Autosport, who's picked up some damage, and Autosport's gone onto the soft tyre. He's gone racy. I don't know if those soft tyres are going to last to the end. The fuel may have lasted to the end, but your soft tyres will most certainly not. Sorry. prove me wrong. So, boosted. Are we having all the Avengers then, this series? We've had Deadpool and Wolverine for the last 2 races. Hulk this race. Could you imagine an Iron Man on golden red? Garuda in second. What's going on? Oh, that's still Fantax and Ven Blue racing. Ven Blue coming back at Fantax. Fantax slipping into the toe there to try and get back again ahead of Ven Blue. What cracking racing they're having. Fantastic stuff. It looks absolutely brilliant. Adnap's into the pits. And that puts Sinister back up. Sinister back out in the pits. We should check out what Sinister's doing. But these two are racing so hard, you can't pull away. So Ven Blue, look at that, side by side, almost all the way around there. But Ven Blue had to lift out of that because the barrier jutted out. And I'm imagining he didn't want to hit it. So these two locked into a battle. Absolute cracking stuff. Hard to pull away, but I do want to see what Sinister's tyres are. See if we can see what his plans are for the rest of the race. And it looks like Fantax now pulling away slightly, like we saw last time. So we'll have a quick look then. Sinister, 21 seconds. He's gone for the softs again. Is he really? He's really going to go for that. He's trying to get that fastest lap, isn't he, I think? That's what I think he's trying to do. I think he's trying to get Boosted's fastest lap. Garuda, and then he doesn't have to worry about the nonsense of it for the rest of the season. Sinister can just concentrate on getting some good finishes. If he can kill this, quash mathematically this championship here and now, then it'll be a walk in the park for him to the rest of the season. But he's got to still finish in second, you see, and Garuda is doing a fabulous job. Absolute fabulous job there on track. Chunky Ribena didn't pit, and nor did Thunder. Adnap's come out behind them on the softs as well. Are they really? I mean, it is getting later in the day. Maybe the track is cooler, but they're all opting for the soft tyre here at the end, and Adnap's even put just over half a tank of fuel in. So Chunky and Thunder now in. Is this it? Is this going to be the final stint? Are they going to race each other? Or is this alliance going to continue on? Adnap should get by them. He does. He does. And yeah, they've not filled right up. Thunder. Oh, Thunder has short filled to Ribena and got out ahead. And they've gone on the softs as well. Interesting. It's going to be like a sprint at the end here. In the last 18 minutes. Boosted will be looking for a pit stop soon as well. Garuda on the medium. Sinister obviously, well, they all believe that these soft tyres can last. They only look like they lasted about 7 laps with MJ, but we'll see. I suppose he did go a bit longer on them, actually. He went longer than I thought. Oh, Vodka Rob in the chat saying, "Hey up, Duck, how are you doing?" I'm good, man. Oh, unlucky on Sunday evening, Vodka Rob, I've got to say. I saw the replay, and yeah, just one of those tough ones, isn't it, when you avoid people in the first corner and you're just out wide, and then the extra spin doesn't help, and then you're just fighting an uphill battle after that. But great driving, man, great racing. So Sinister at the moment in third on those soft tyres, chasing Garuda down. Garuda yet to pit with Get Boosted on the verge of a pit stop, and you know he's going to put soft tyres on and absolutely destroy his fastest lap time. But Grop in the chat said, had an atrocious start. Yeah, but it weren't a bad race after that. Pulled back some places. Could have been even worse, but yeah, I remember you saying beforehand Fuji was not the best one on your list. So Dragon's Trail onwards and upwards, big man. Get Boosted then, still yet to pit. Is this the one? It is, and we're going to assume he's going to go on softs as well. And Garuda, still not fancying the pit stop, still going faster than he's gone before. And that's going to be taking the wind out of someone's sails. Is Sinister, 49.3. Oh, yeah, but Sinister's still going faster than Garuda at the moment. Garuda pitting. So Sinister could get the undercut. There goes Boosted, back out again. A set of softs, half tank of fuel. Brace yourselves, ladies. He's just about to make that 48.7 a 46 something. I reckon 46.9 he's going to get by the end of the race. And Vodka Rob in the chat saying, yeah, I don't like that track at all. I'm looking forward to Sunday. Should be a good one at that. Yes. So Boosted then, what did I say? 46.9. We'll see by the end of the race. Garuda still yet to pit. Sinister waiting for that pit stop, and he's doing some super lap times next to Garuda. Oh, Garuda did 49.7 though that time around, but still Sinister 49.2 is faster. Gaining before Garuda's pit stop. If his tyres have gone, then the pit stop would be the better option. MJ's got sorried from Thunder. What happened? I don't think we'll see it, but we'll look. No, it looks like it's already happened. And Thunder has redressed the situation. So yeah, they were waiting for Chunky Ribena. He was going to be in amongst that fighting as well. MJ's gone in. MJ must have needed a bit of extra fuel to get to the end. A quick splasho dash. And that's put him out the battle, hasn't it? But he's put soft tyres on. But 12 seconds behind Thunder, who's on the softs. Chunky, 13 seconds. So there's been a whole sort of heap of stuff. 2:04 and a 2:05 from Thunder the last two consecutive laps. MJ's gone in and put a set of softs on, and Chunky is flying. Adnap's on the softs as well. 150.7 for him. Chunky Ribena at 50.5. He's faster than Adnap. Can he catch him in the next 13 minutes? Garuda's in, and with all these guys on soft tyres now, who knows where Garuda's going to come out? I think he's going to be behind Sinister and ahead of Adnap, yeah. There's a 17-second cushion there. But I definitely think Sinister is going to come through in second. But Sinister's tyres are going to be pretty melted by the end of this race. Garuda's gone to the softs. He's gone very big fuel. I don't think he needed that much fuel, but maybe he just wants to open up that accelerator and just burn the fuel for the sake of it. But Adnap then, just gone faster than he's gone before, a 50.0, 16 seconds. Well, it's dropping because Garuda's just come out the pit lane, obviously. It looks like it's levelling off at about 13.5 seconds. Chunky Ribena only 5 seconds behind Adnap. He's gone faster than he's gone, at 49.6, which is significantly faster than Adnap. Adnap could be in danger here. His fourth place could be a jeopardy. So yeah, going back to Garuda, only 4.3 seconds behind Sinister. That's not a bad loss for how quick Sinister was going whilst Garuda was out on the mediums. But 12 minutes to go. Sinister's tyres are a good 5-6 laps deep into this race. And Garuda's are fresh, mint out the box. So Garuda, he could be faster than Sinister at the end of this race. And Sinister has a back marker to circumnavigate. And that battle's still going on there with Ben Blue and Fantax Racing. Fantax Racing only a second and a half ahead of Ven Blue, but Ven Blue will have to yield position to Sinister in a minute. And Garuda pushing on, fast as he can to try and catch up with the Sinister. Although Sinister is probably quite happy Ven Blue's there. He might say, no, stay ahead. Because he's getting a tow from them. It does look like he's catching them. They are on the medium tyres, and Ven Blue nicely gets out of the way there. Very cool. Very good stuff. Adnap, 3 seconds now. Chunky Ribena absolutely stripping that time down. 49.7 last time around from Chunky Ribena. Adnap a 52.4. He's not getting on with the soft tyres. He is not enjoying the soft tyres. He was faster on the mediums. So Chunky Ribena just absolutely pulling in Adnap for that 4th place. I think 3rd. I think the podium's out of his reach at this point. But 4th place, best of the rest, is always nice. And Thunder dropping back there with his tanglement with MJ, who's gone in and put some softs on. Also, Autosport doing a fine job, 3.7 seconds ahead of Reckless. He's on the soft tyre. He's getting a nice pace going. Reckless, he's struggling with those hard tyres now. I think Autosport's recently overtaken Reckless, in all fairness. So Reckless running to the end on those hard tyres. He's 21 seconds ahead of Fantax. Fantax has picked up a bit of damage in his battle with Ven Blue, and they've got Garuda catching them now, who is in hot pursuit of Sinister. It looks like Fantax went into the pits there, I think. Did he? Surely. He did. Popped into the pits for a little splasho dash. Get boosted on those soft tyres. 48.2 so far. There's still a 46.9 in there, I'm sure. Sinister. The tyres are pretty worn now, aren't they? Garuda's got half a chance here of closing in the closing stages of this race. 49.7 last time around for Garuda. Sinister of 50.0. They did get round a back marker. Adnap 2.5 seconds ahead of Chunky Ribena. Adnap of 50.6. He's not got the pace that Chunky's got, and Chunky closing in. Thunder in no man's land now. He's nowhere near MJ, and he's nowhere near Chunky. Raced with Chunky so close all the way through this. It is such a shame. He even came out the pits ahead of him, so I don't know what happened. I really don't. 204 and a 205. One of them would have been his in lap and out lap. Chunky Ribena pitted at the same time. Oh yeah, he did it. 155 and then a 206. So yeah, it looks like the in lap was some out lap was not good. For Thunder, MJ 13 seconds behind Thunder. 49.9 last time around. Thunder's doing a 51.2. It's a big ask with only 7-8 minutes to go of this race. But MJ, he's got a can-do attitude and he's going for it. He's looking for a reason not to be right in his thesis, or whatever it's called. Autosport in 8th. Great drive from Autosport the last time here on the streets of Tokyo. Did not go well for the Honda driver. Oliver in the chat saying, hey Thingy, hi man. And Autosport doing a super job at the moment. 9th place for Reckless. He's trying that long run at the end. And it looks, well, Ven Blue's ahead because Fantax went into the pits there. He must have needed fuel. He's gone for soft tyres though, but it's a big ask again. With only just under 7 minutes to go, he'd need Ven Blue to make some huge mistakes. Ven Blue at the moment at 53.9 last time around. 56 from Reckless. Oh no, the fuel's not going to make it, is it? 6 minutes to go. Still a couple of laps there, and I don't think Reckless's fuel will make it. He might be a lap down, but Do you know what? He might do, because he might be a lap down. We'll see. We'll see. Boosted, meanwhile, he cannot do it. He cannot break out the 48s. 48.2, looks like that's the lap. Yeah, Sinister, only 1.3 seconds. Garuda absolutely on a shove at the moment. A 48.9, 49.3 that time around. Sinister at 50.4. His tyres are cooked. His tyres are cooked. There's just under 6 minutes left on the clock. Chunky Ribina's moving ahead of Adnap. He's caught Adnap up. He's been slowly chipping away at the ad of Naps. And he has made his way through to the best of the rest in fourth. But Adnap's still there, being a thorn in Chunky Ribina's side. Going down to the break-in. I think Chunky Ribina's tyres are in a bit better state than Adnap. He did pit a little later than him. A lap or two. And it's neck and neck going into the corner. Adnap claims the apex and gains the apex. Chunky Ribina then has to sniff his exhaust for a little bit longer. Whilst Adnap rules all. And there was a little room there, but Adnap made sure there was no room there. If you go in there, he says you're eating the wall. Stay away. So Adnap playing survival. Can he last? 4 minutes to go. His tyres, it's only a trickle. It's only nothing between the tyres. But Chunky's are in a bit of a better state. But Chunky has had the pace the last few laps, hunting down Adnap. Sinister then, there he goes. His tyres are really hurting. And Garuda there could shatter his dreams and help get boosted out in a huge way. A huge way, because then the next race, I imagine, get boosted won't need to get the fastest laps or pole if Sinister does not finish in second. So Garuda there could be a huge help in Boosted's chances of the championship, and Sinister just wants to stay ahead of Garuda and make that job for Boosted as hard as it possibly can be. And it's a tight battle here. Garuda, I think there was a little contact there, but Sinister is held on. But Garuda, it's when, not if. Adnap still under threat from Chunky Ribina. We've got battles for second and third, fourth and fifth. It is beautiful. And Adnap still the king of the apex then through those hairpins. Sinister holding on just ahead of Garuda. This is intense stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Oliver saying Chunky and Adnap right now is brilliant. I saw a bit of it, but are you in the room then, man? You should have raced. So, you were watching Chunky Ribina's stream, of course, yes. I'm with you. So Chunky Ribina and Adnap on it. Sinister and Garuda. It's gapped out a little bit now. The time is ticking down. These positions count. Thunder in sixth. MJ has caught him with those soft tyres, but MJ on fumes there. And will the fuel last? I'm sure it will. Thunder a 59.2. He had a rough lap that last time around. And MJ really closing in. Chunky all up in Adnap's. He's going for it now. No room. He comes to the other side. And Adnap doing anything he can to defend. He's defending like a lion. And they're side by side coming down the straight. Sinister still in second. You just don't know who to watch. And these two side by side. It's so tight between the two of them. Adnap just clinging on in the Honda, as the Nissan's just there, can't get the ump past. And it's Adnap again. Remember, he can get on those apexes sweet as a nut, but Chunks is a little ahead. But Adnap again using those apexes like an demigod. But Chunky right on his tail, looking, he's having a look. And there's more space there this time for him to get up to alongside him. As they come down the straight, edges it, but again, Adnap on the tight edge of the corner, getting through ahead. Quick look at Sinister. He's doing okay at the moment with Garuda all up in his business. 1 minute left to go. MJ's got himself past Thunder. Thunder struggling with the grip at the end here. Autosport's doing fine, but his tyres are nearly dead. But he's a good chunk ahead of Reckless in 9th. Ven Blue is in 10th. Fantax Racing is in 11th. Back to the battling. Adnap still ahead. Garuda and Sinister still hard away at it. Boosted is in this race. We've not forgotten him. He'll be on his last lap now. Looks like these two are going to go across the line and have to do another lap. Sinister. Garuda's gone for it. Garuda's gone for it. Can he keep it though? And they go into what is going to be the final lap. Garuda takes second place from Sinister. Sinister though looks back out up the inside. Sinister late on the brakes. Oh, and he sits on the apex trying to slow Garuda down, and Garuda now out of the corner. Sinister doesn't have the traction. He's through. Oh my god, Adnap's finished ahead of Chunky Ribena. Wow, that was quick. MJ, he's a little bit away. Is Boosted closer to the line? I think Boosted then is just about to come over the line and take the win. Great stuff from Boosted so far. Pole win, fastest lap. Thunder and MJ are moving around. Thunder and MJ moving around. We've got Garuda ahead of Sinister, but the battling's here, and it's MJ just ahead of Thunder there. Autosport's a little further away, so where's Garuda? Oh no, Autosport's put into the wall. Ven Blue and Reckless not far behind. Oh, Ven Blue caught Reckless up. That's how bad it got, and it looks like Reckless might run out of fuel. Garuda and Sinister, it's not over between the two of them. Sinister still sticking with it, but Sinister no grip in the corners, and Garuda then easily gets this second place and makes get Boosted life a little easier for the next round. Unbelievable stuff we have witnessed. Sinister in third. Did Autosport? Oh, Ven Blue does get past Autosport. Oh, Autosport's having a struggle getting the car straightened up. Oh, and Reckless has run out of fuel. Garuda takes second place. Brilliant driving from everyone involved here. And Sinister gets the final podium position. Take care, Blue, my son. Adnap in 4th. Chunky in 5th. MJ in 6th. Thunder in 7th. Ven Blue coming home in 8th place. Great drive from Ven Blue in the end there. Fantastic stuff. Autosport, unfortunately, having that spin, but the tyres were dead. In all fairness, it's hard to ask the tyres to do the impossible. So Autosport loses a place at the end there for his tyres. Finishes in 9th, and Reckless runs out of fuel, unfortunately, on the final straight. And we're going to watch him the whole straight. Excuse me.
If Chunky had one more second, he would have had another lap.
And in the chat we've got Thunder saying, I take full responsibility for the accident between me and MJ. We missed it, man. I'm sorry. And Oliver saying, and take an Adnap. Great stuff then from everyone. Boosted absolutely smashed it on another level in this race and destroyed the field. And he's on his way to that championship. Then Garuda chipped away at the mighty Sinister, and in the end pulled himself that second place. Great stuff from Garuda, with Sinister finishing in 3rd. We can have a quick look, and there we go. Boosted in his Hulk uniform. Pole position, clean race. He's got it all, ladies and gents. He's got it all. So we'll grab the replay. Hopefully they won't close the room too quick, so we can have a look at these. Boosted takes the win. The fastest lap of the 48.2. Garuda in second, 48.9 he managed, with Sinister finishing in third. Adnap in fourth. Great racing between Adnap, Chunky Ribena, Thunder, and MJ. They've all had a smashing one there. Adnap fourth, Chunky Ribena fifth, MJ sixth, Thunder in seventh. Ven Blue, cracking little race from Ven Blue. Kept his head down, cracked on, and didn't have the woes that others had around him. Come home in eighth. Brilliant stuff. Autosport in ninth. Oh, so close to getting that eighth, but the tyres died on him in the last lap, and he lost the back end of the Honda. Reckless on the hard tyres, unfortunately. The fuel couldn't go the distance, and Fantax Racing took a pit stop at the end there, which I don't think he really needed. I can't remember. It didn't seem like he had the fuel issues, but maybe he did. Fantastic racing from everyone involved again. Absolutely loved it. Two more rounds then, is it? Two more rounds to go. And it's everything to play for. You'll have to join us again next Friday evening for our live treat of racing from the world racing community and the Japanese touring masters. It's been an absolute pleasure. Oliver says, check last lap, Chunky. Oliver also saying at the very end, closest thing I've seen in GT7 ever. Oliver saying we'll be racing in the final two. Cool. Good to see you back, Oliver Racers. And Rob saying, I'll see you on Sunday, mate. Oh, yeah. Looking forward to it, my friend. Looking forward to it. Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for... Check out the World Racing Community. I'm sure they're on Facebook. They've got a Discord. There's many ways to find them, I am sure. Just try and find them. Get yourself on track with these guys. As you see, they race fair and fast. So, nothing more to say except for Turu, peace and love, and word to your mother.